Am I chubby? I don't know. Watching myself do this is kind of strange. Okay, so I'm a lot chubbier than I used to be in high school, and in this video, we're gonna talk about navigating the social map. How should I talk about this? Navigating the social map, it's like people have these kind of like cliques or in group, out group things, and they're usually based on identity, is the big idea, more narrow. It's like interest, what you do, what kind of music you like, the subjects you like, but that's not important at all. In cliques, sometimes if you create a club and you all share that passion, then that could be your clique or your thing. So the big cliques were kind of like the cool people, the jocks, the nerds, the band geeks, the thespians, which is the actors. Not a big one at my school. Football was not. We lost too much. I mean, they were a group, but what else was there? I think it was the best thing to be at my school was being smart. Our school really prided being smart, and I think it's still like that. Being athletic was kind of cool too, but I think there are certain people that transcended the social map, and not to be too arrogant, but I think a handful of people, how do you say, social mores, social norms. Each class is very important. There's a big difference between in 1 year, and there's a little bit of power involved in that, and it's I feel very Machiavellian and strange to talking about like power existing at such a young level, but it absolutely does. And reflecting on it, things like bullying, that occurs. I've been bullied. I think I'm pretty innocent of bullying other people, but there are instances where I've done things where it's like, looking back, that wasn't really cool. Like just making fun of someone all the time, and to you it's harmless, but maybe it hurts them. I don't know, and I regret that. And but the thing is, I do sense some guilt, but I've been bullied a lot more, than I have made fun of people. But does that make it fair? Not really. Anyways, so wow, that was a really deep confession right there. But yeah, it exists, but it also depends a lot on how you define it. What do you mean by that? And that's an operational definition. And basically, high school is where you figure out like the people you hang out with, what people think of you. You're able to understand the world. Is like when you're young in developmental psychology, you just see yourself. Like you're in your own world, imagination, creativity, all that stuff. And then you realize that you're not an island. You're connected to all these different things and all these different people. So you're trying to figure out where do I belong, basically in high school, and it's a and when you look at that map, you see where you belong. I'll make an analogy to your adult life. When you walk into a company, you try to figure out where do I belong, and you figure it out by personality, tactics, techniques, strategies, goals, things like that. In high school, it's like who is similar to me is one question. Who has similar tastes, connections, interests, things like that. And it depends a lot on your goal too. But I think you don't know your goal in high school. It's not very evident to you. But as you progress and develop, you look back and you can be like, okay, that was who I was. And yeah, so that's something to think about. Who are you? And I don't think you've thought about that too much, because if you did, then you could write amazing personal statements. Not to say you haven't, but that's more of a challenge to you. So, think about that, and as you progress, it's not gonna happen overnight. Come to know yourself, and that's half the battle, according to Sun Tzu. So, good luck with that, and take care.